Welcome back to Relationship Status. It's your girl, Neat Cruz.
CL Butler.
And your boy, Yusuf in the building. And remember, you can catch us on all podcast platforms. Just search Relationship Status. And we have a treat for you guys this week. We have a brand new podcast. They're going to be premiering soon.
Yeah.
It is the weekly wind down with G and Key. And we have them in the building today.
Yes.
How we doing?
Doing pretty good. Doing good. Glad to be here. I love to step in on the Relationship Status podcast when I can.
Okay.
And I have my sidekick with me.
Thank y'all for coming.
Thank you for coming.
having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us. We're glad to be here.
Okay.
Can we get an introduction of some sort? I mean, you didn't give us anything.
Yeah.
Well, it's the weekly wind down.
Okay, well, tell us more.
Well, we do a lot on the weekly wind down. We talk. We are recording our first podcast this week.
Mm-hmm.
And we look forward to sharing. We do life, love, happiness. It's kind of raw. So if
And
you like the
random.
truth.
And random.
Oh, it's very random.
Very random.
That's
Yeah.
the best part.
Okay, are you going to introduce us to your co-host?
Oh,
we know a lot
we know
about
you.
you.
Oh.
Yeah.
We know very little about her.
Well, it's my friend Key. I actually met her on Twitter. And then we became friends. Like, we actually visited each other as strangers
Yeah.
on Twitter.
From Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
How'd that go down? You just said meet up with me at the coffee shop? Or
Yeah, that's just G. Well, actually, she came to my place.
She came
To your
you
house?
No,
invited
you
a
came
stranger to your house?
I mean, what's she gonna do?
You went to a
I don't think
stranger's
she's going to
house?
do anything. I'm just saying. I'm just,
Well, you know,
Yeah. We,
what if it would have been like a dude and not a woman? Or could you verify it was her?
actually, did we even think about that?
we didn't.
As long as she had a real, like, answer.
Those were the safer days, huh?
Yeah.
Now, don't
20
do it.
2012.
Now.
So 2012. Okay.
Yeah.
It's,
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a little while. That's a little while ago.
Yeah, you know.
okay.
I think I said I was having like a cookout or something, and then she was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, wow.
Did she invite
You just
herself?
Oh, so it was more people there. It wasn't just you
No,
two.
it was just me and my best friend came.
Okay. So y'all
Yeah.
would have jumped her.
If
it
so,
came to
if it came down to it.
Okay. Okay.
They were those kind of people. But I drove I drove down a couple hours.
And
That's
then,
when I was not living in the state.
And then
Oh, you weren't living here.
No.
And you made a friend here.
Wow.
Yeah.
How
Then I
did you
drove.
connect over Twitter? What was said?
I think we were laughing about stuff, but she always, spoke her piece. Mm-hmm. She's very true to herself, and through those just interactions on Twitter, you can always kind of feel genuine people, and she's also pretty funny. So we would retweet each other's stuff. Then we started having conversations, and then you said you were having a cookout.
I was doing something, and then she was like, "Well, come on through. You know, we'll be here."
Yeah, and I said we'll call it the Chilling Grill.
That's what it was. I put my grill together. This guy I used to work with the fatherhood program. I went down to his house. He lived down in Horry County.
Great
And
program.
He gave me He
Hold
gave
on.
me a grill.
Hold on. I live in Horry County.
Okay.
This wouldn't happen to be Mike, would it?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
You know Mike? Okay, I know Mike.
Nah. This was JV.
Okay. It's a small world.
It's very
JV's the
small,
old head.
after all.
Yes.
We're in
after
South
all.
Carolina. What do
Yeah.
you expect?
Oh, no, South Carolina's pretty spread apart.
I met him because I was only the female that worked in the program, like in the state.
Really?
So, right. So when the guy he hired me, he interviewed me. I said, "Now before we get started with this, I know what this is. Are you seriously considering hiring a woman in here?" And he said, "Yes." So I was like, "All right,
Oh,
well, then
wow.
we can do it."
Wow.
And I thought that was cool.
Yeah, it's like 3 degrees of separation. Then.
Yes.
Okay.
And
He gave me the grill. I put it together. It was in a box, and I put it together myself. And she saw the picture, and I think that's where it came from.
then I think I said, "Oh, you got a grill? We need to chill."
So she made a party and showed up. She invited herself to the party she planned.
Bathing suits and all. It was great.
It was a pool thing.
And
We were
then-
out in the pool. And
Wow.
Yeah, I almost set my apartment on fire.
It was excellent.
It was
Sometimes
great.
you got to go through those things.
You know,
Yeah.
I learned that lesson.
I think going outside of your comfort zone and friendships and relationships is very important because I got a very, very valuable friendship from it. And we're from the same town, but didn't know each other at all. So after our life experiences brought us together. So I think that's very important. So we'll talk a lot about that on the weekly wind down. That's wine with a Y.
Wine with a Y.
Yeah.
And it'll be coming out on Sundays.
Yes, Sundays, every Sunday.
Sundays.
Where
Every
you
Sunday.
get your podcast.
Yes, and you can follow us on Instagram at Weekly Wine Down, the Weekly Wine with a Y.
Yeah, on Instagram.
All right, on the IG.
Yeah.
All right, C. How was your week this week, my good brother?
I think we should start with Neek.
Did you start with Neek?
She has a certain look in her eye.
Okay. Neek.
Really?
Neek.
Yeah, today is not the day.
Neek, how was
Really? My week was awesome. It's a big difference from last week.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah,
What
like
you say with the highlight of your week? Yeah.
the highlight of my week is all my bills are paid,
Is that the highlight of the week or is that the highlight of the
Oh
month?
yeah.
and I didn't have to pay all of them.
Hey, gotta do it.
Well, all right.
Yes.
You want to
Yeah.
do it?
That was the highlight of my
come
week.
through Sugar Father.
Come through Sugar Father.
Gotta do what you
Sugar
gotta
father.
do.
Yes,
You
it has
guys-
been
hold on.
I'm sorry.
What?
Go ahead. I heard G said that's what you guys do.
No, I said you gotta do what
Oh,
you
you gotta
gotta
do
do.
what you-
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Is that
most
what you-
definitely?
I mean,
Okay.
Hey, so yeah, it was a great week. My kids are doing great in school. Like everything's been positive. So yeah,
that's
I'm
good. Way to come back.
Right.
Bounce
Yeah.
back.
All right.
Yeah.
Bounce back. All right. CL,
Yes, sir.
how you doing this week, my brother?
I'm great.
You great? Highlight of the week.
Highlight?
Yeah, like what was the best part of your week?
Waking up every day. What do you mean
Waking
highlight?
up.
I do all types of stuff. I have a good life, so I don't.
Okay.
You know, he picks what
I
kind of
don't-
day he's gonna
like,
have.
When I have a highlight, I really have a highlight.
That's all. You know,
I have a good
know
life
you.
in general, man. I don't.
Okay.
I'm
You don't
easy to
sweat the small
please.
stuff.
All right.
Hard to satisfy.
Hey now.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Okay.
Miss Key, how was your week?
I mean, same old thing for me.
Same old thing for you.
Name on.
Yeah. I mean, the
Since
highlight.
she was here last.
Since you was here last
Yeah,
week,
we
yeah,
know.
we know what the same
I'm
was.
sorry. I have a 1-year-old, so my life is just up all of the time.
all the time.
So whenever she does anything great, that's just the highlight of Mommy's week.
oh, God.
Oh, what you know what? I take that back. The highlight was she recognizes the number 2, 4, 8, and 0.
Okay.
I made some ordered some magnets that I made with Shutterfly, put the numbers on there because it was cheaper and I did it how I wanted to do it.
Okay.
And so she went to the refrigerator and was pointing out which ones. So that always makes Mama happy when she can recognize, because she can count, but to actually know which one is which. It's like, look at my baby.
All right.
Yeah.
What's
There you
up
go.
now?
Did you play those numbers in the lottery?
I did. You know what?
Yeah.
I did not.
Yeah, you
and my
should.
husband plays lotto.
Yeah, should.
Yeah, we got to talk about that when I get home.
Oh, well, this is recorded, so I will
Okay.
require my 10%.
There's that.
Yes.
How's your week, G?
I just had a crazy week. I just wish that we would decide if the kids are going to school, from school, cancel school, all together. So since
Just a school decision. Just-
it's just a day in the life, but it was it was a week for sure. But every week I was in bed earlier than I normally would have because of work.
From home?
Tired.
From home?
No, they've
No,
been.
I've been in
school.
in school, but we got like some here, some there,
Okay.
some everywhere.
Okay. These jobs.
So I've been doing that. So other than that, I ain't complaining.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
good.
I feel ain't no need to complain.
Good.
Ain't nobody listening.
There you go.
All right.
So what about you, Yusuf?
My week
How was
had-
your week?
had a
What was
good
the
week.
highlight?
Had a good week. Highlight, I would say we had a clubhouse.
Okay, yeah, we
We had a
did.
clubhouse meeting, clubhouse room topic, and it went extremely well. I would say that was the highlight. We had some good conversation. So whenever you see us come up on Clubhouse, check us out.
Hey, yes.
Come join the conversation. You want to yell at us, please go on the Clubhouse and yell at us. We going hopefully one of these days CL will be on.
He
One
will
of these
be.
days.
One day.
He will be.
One day that ends in a Y. I'll be there.
That could
You don't
be
like
any
do you
day.
use the clubhouse at all for anything?
No, I just don't want to add nothing else to my life.
He just doesn't want to add things.
He's
to
not
us.
social media.
Yeah, I'm social. Well, I mean, is that social media? Because you just talk.
Yes,
It's
it is
social
social
media.
media.
Yeah.
Okay.
But-
Well,
I love Clubhouse. Actually, I've fallen in love with it.
I talk on the phone a lot, so I didn't think Clubhouse would.
Yeah, it would be.
And you just listen a lot of times. If you would just listen, sometimes.
I got on just to see what it was about. I get in the rooms and leave them a lot too.
Yeah,
Me too.
So I'm in and out of a
oh.
lot of them.
All right, bye.
We did a Clubhouse on Bridgerton
Okay. Oh, yeah.
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, it was
How'd it go?
successful.
It was
In
good.
me.
You stopped?
Yeah, it was. We just talked for. We could have kept talking, but
That's where the weekly wind down came from.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, we kept talking, and then some chick was like, "Do y'all have a podcast?" Like, oh,
Oh, so you two did.
yeah,
We did a
Bridgerton?
thing, and then I ended up in another room, just trying to figure out the app. And then I started talking about something, whatever the topic they were, because most of them were like educators in the room. And I, talked about what I used to do. And she asked she said she liked my voice. I was like, what?
Okay.
All right.
Are you kidding me? Because I don't, when you hear yourself talk, it sounds funny. She was like, you should do,
So,
have you thought
yeah.
about it? And then,
got to thank Clubhouse.
And
for that. But it was fun, you
here
know.
we are.
So something good came out of the chatty house.
It's a chatty
chatty
house.
house.
Chatty house.
I mean, there's some funny stuff on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, before we get into today's topic,
Yeah.
we had an email from Miss Akia Deloach. It is
yeah,
the title is "Hey, Relationship Status." I don't like how y'all gang up on Neek about dating.
Thank you.
I absolutely agree with you, Neek. When I was single, I dated multiple guys. In fact, the day I met my husband and gave him my number, I had a date with someone else that night. Let's be clear for the guys. That did not mean I was having sex with them all, but I hung out, text, talk, and went on dates with them all. I feel we as black people don't know how to date. We do situationships. We meet people, we talk and focus on that one person. It either progresses to a relationship or doesn't, and only, in all caps, then will we talk to someone else. Had I actually followed this cycle, I may not be married. What if I rejected my husband that day because I wanted to see what happened with the other guy? Ladies, stop putting all your eggs in one basket. If you're not in a serious relationship, give that man your number. If y'all just talking or he doesn't want a title, nothing is off limits. Signed, Akia.
Yes, all 2021. Date all of them.
Thank you, Akia.
Thank you, Akia. We appreciate you.
Neek did not
Yes.
explain it that way, and I'm pretty sure your story.
I did. You just don't like to receive it that way. I'm sorry. I can't help how you receive things.
I heard Nick say that you don't have to sleep with everybody you're talking to, but
You
you
don't.
you do talk to more than one of them.
And
Yeah.
you're probably not going to sleep with most
No.
of them.
Okay.
But you know,
That's
maybe
still,
one.
That's still
Thank
not
you.
what Neek said.
but you
That-
may sleep with. Okay, so what she
What
said,
did-
from what I
No,
understand,
what did I say?
You put all of them in a group text. and
That
they
was
all
one
get along, coordinate.
One time. One time.
So we're
I
going to
did
talk
that.
about what Neek said. That's completely different from what she said.
well, she's talking about I think Nick's theme during the conversations on the
Yes.
podcast.
Yes,
Is you can date
I get
multiple
it.
men.
but-
I want to raise my hand right here.
Go ahead,
raise your hand.
because I never said you shouldn't date multiple people
Please tell me about the group text. You put
3 guys
in a group text, and they were okay with that.
what?
for a month and a half.
3?
Yeah.
So that's not bad. You had like she put like 10.
So you talked to all
First of
three
all,
of
it's a
them
lie.
in there. Did
That's
they
the first
talk to
thing.
one another, to each other?
No, just me.
Come on now.
So why were they in the group text?
Come on.
Because like if I wanted to go out, hey, I want to go to the movies.
Oh,
Whoever
so they,
was
so they
available.
like whoever bid and like, hey, I'm free on Friday. Let's go.
Yeah.
No.
It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't, just stop it.
That's what we keep saying. It just
Stop
doesn't
it.
make
This
sense.
The group text, that's why I'm just like, whoa, sis.
Well,
And they were cool with that.
Well,
And they-
not at first, but they warmed up to it,
And
and
then-
then eventually just
And then
died out.
they warmed up to it, but they got out.
participated, and that's what it is.
It didn't.
But see, none of them wanted anything. They were just going with the flow. So
It's a cool
this
story.
was going with the flow.
the whole go with the flow thing, because I got a guy I met this week and he was just like, he's just trying to go with the flow.
I
What
would
is-
have never put them in one.
Nah, I'm
one
good.
you said
space.
go with the flow. What does that mean?
Exactly.
Don't know.
Exactly.
And I don't know
He
what
just
that
said
means.
he wants to get to know me.
It means what happens, happens.
And then what that means is,
The only thing that happens are things we make happen.
Yep.
That's it.
So nothing was coming of it.
but same with him. I basically told him to,
Tell
Beat
me
it.
what? Yeah, you should have, because
I mean,
you're just gonna waste your time.
my thing is, and then, guys do that and then they really just want to have sex or whatever their plan is. Mm-hmm. And then if you do that, if I don't want to talk to you, I'm not going to talk to you anymore. So it's like, your best bet is to establish some sort of ground.
What you want to do?
Go with
Where
the-
we going?
Go with the flow means you could get kidnapped. That's all that means.
Go with the flow means I'm just right here for right now
Yeah.
at this
Yeah, but
moment.
it
It's a
also
waste
could
of
be something
time.
very dangerous. Very dangerous. Just go with the flow. Okay. Keep showing up. Y'all go ahead.
Fair, very good point. I'm glad that she wrote that, though. I think I
Yes.
understand exactly what she meant.
Okay, sometimes Neek needs a little backup, I guess. Some help.
Of course, it's so hard.
Y'all can be a tough crowd.
Ooh, we are
Yes.
not a tough crowd.
Yes, very much so.
We are not.
Very.
See, we're outnumbered
Well,
today.
I know why.
Y'all
Why- why
definitely
is it
outnumbered
Why?
today.
Why
Y'all
is it
behaving.
Why?
Why?
Why is this?
Because words matter when we talk.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Can't just say stuff and be like, "Oh, that's what it is."
And that's just what it is.
Yeah, that's
No
not-
explanation.
No, just
no context.
no nothing. Just no facts. No nothing. Just that's what happened. It's not what happened, and I know better. I do. I really do.
But see, you have to understand, both of y'all are men from a different generation.
Neek, how many
Neek,
times? What generation are we from?
Generation X.
What does that mean?
What is it? And we're
Oh, so now it doesn't mean anything.
No,
we did a
it
whole show
Never
on
meant
it,
anything.
but now
It's
it
just a
doesn't
term.
mean
It's just a
anything.
term they use to define when you were born or what you came up under.
Men my age might go for something like that. Men your age may
Might.
not.
No, there's clowns in my age too.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah, there's a lot of
A lot of clowns.
there's clowns in every age.
Yeah,
I-
yeah. So it's not just that. But I digress, Neek, and if
you have
okay, see,
you have Generation
I know where
Z
you're going.
men.
I'm about to say. I know where you're going. See,
Okay.
go ahead.
No,
Go
go
ahead and do
ahead.
it. See, go
Let's-
ahead and do it.
please.
I know where you're going.
okay, but you
That wasn't where I was going.
don't have any success.
I didn't even know what he was
you
going to say.
don't
He didn't
you
say
don't
anything.
you don't have any success in this thing you did.
Well,
It wasn't no point in having success in it
So
because
you out here wasting Black King's time.
they were wasting my
Exactly.
time.
How were they wasting your time?
Exactly.
If
They
you put
told me
them in business?
they just
Jay,
want to go with the
what?
flow. They
Yeah,
weren't
I
looking
think-
for anything right now. They were
That's
just
very toxic.
So okay,
That's very,
But
very
I ain't never
toxic.
said I wasn't toxic.
Well, she has admitted to that before.
Has she?
Yeah.
What is? I don't like the term toxic.
I don't either. It's so general, but she's toxic. According to her. Okay.
Well, okay. What I was saying was,
Y'all like to push me in the corner all the time.
no, we just
yes,
you, know,
you do.
It's just about want to see it.
Okay.
That's all.
Well, you want to see the men?
If they're willing to come on the show, we would love to have them on.
I was about to say one of their names.
They
but
don't exist. So what are you saying?
No, like
No,
one of
the
the
three of
guys.
them. We would love for all three
One
of
of
them to
them,
be on the show.
he just moved back to DC. Two of them, I don't know where they are.
Oh.
Contact them and see if they'll be on the show.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jamar. Okay. He works at Stanfield.
No, he worked in Hartsville actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. He has a
worked
kid in his
at-
class named Tyreek. Huh?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Mom's on trial.
So you're saying it's no way it could have happened
I'm just
because
saying
it's
this is all
something you
made
wouldn't
up.
do.
Neek.
No,
Neek,
it's
stop
I
it.
just
It's not true.
don't think it's something that's believable in a sense of which.
But I've
like,
never
as a-
told y'all
as a
any
man-
different.
No, you haven't.
You can
You've
repeat the same
you've
lie.
Been consistent.
It's okay.
You've been
But you-
consistent. It's just I guess being me, and any guy I know,
Mm-hmm.
they wouldn't even go nowhere near going for that.
Okay.
That's why it's for explanation. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like,
But it's
no,
funny.
no man I know.
But
No,
I think,
none.
but I
But
think it would
just-
just set the tone for whatever they're trying to do. I think you were looking for a reaction of some sort anyway. You kind of wanted to hurt their feelings.
Well, if you have 3 clowns, you should start a circus. Okay. It's no.
Does it take 3 clowns?
No, but she got 3. She got 3 clowns. So I mean,
Well, she said eventually
Well,
it
I mean-
faded out. Faded out.
Yeah, it faded
eventually
out.
it never worked. Okay, can start with the show, please.
Let's. What are we talking about?
We
You
always
said-
get on this every single time.
They're gonna jump on you, Nick. I have learned.
every time.
Okay.
I mean, somebody else brought it up. We didn't bring it up
Yeah,
this time.
we
He
did.
did. He did bring it up.
No, he didn't bring it up. He
did
didn't.
bring it up.
The writer brought the person that
No,
emailed.
she said
Akia
how
brought it
I
up.
talk about dating. Y'all brought up the whole group chat.
Okay.
Okay. All right, moving on.
Okay.
some
see
people,
how
some
they
people,
so
some people
dismissive?
need us.
Yes. Is that
Some people need us this week.
It's that time of year again.
It is.
Again.
Again.
And for our show, it's the third time we're going through this time of year
Yes. Yes. Successfully
successfully.
Yes.
So we're still together,
navigating this time of year.
and it's tough
I
to
have
navigate this
tolerated
time
y'all,
of year.
Well,
Oh well, all right.
and y'all tolerate me. Y'all
Okay,
blah blah blah.
okay.
you said it.
Yeah.
We didn't say anything. All right, so
Y'all didn't deny it either.
I can neither
guys.
confirm nor deny those allegations. All right, so as we move on, we're going to be talking about Valentine's Day, and I guess this year's kind of like a whole weekend kind of thing because it's on a Sunday,
Yeah.
and so what do we do? Because you're gonna be on the 4th. What are some do's?
Take Monday off.
Take
Yeah.
Monday off.
Well,
Dude.
Monday is a holiday.
What holiday?
President's Day.
Oh wow.
Well, some people getting that off, I guess.
Okay, but
I'm
'Cause
not.
I don't get that off.
I know I'm not.
oh, you can take it off. Schools don't get it off.
No,
Okay.
Well, no.
no, we don't
Okay.
get President's Day.
But yeah,
Okay.
take a Monday off if you can.
If it falls on a Sunday,
Yeah, if you got a
you
little.
take Monday off.
Depends on what kind of night you're trying to have.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you're gonna have a whole weekend.
Gotta make.
Okay.
That's what I'm
A
saying.
weekend of
So by
nights.
weekend of nights.
Sunday night,
Mm-hmm.
you're not ready to go to bed.
You're not ready to go to bed on
I'm
Sunday.
asking. Because I mean, you have Friday night, you have Saturday night, you got
Sunday night
Sunday,
you can relax.
Sunday morning.
I was thinking more being out of town.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I was thinking. More so, make it.
not at the house.
So you need to take
Yeah.
a trip.
You could. That's.
Well, considering
okay.
what's going on right now, I'm asking because people need to know what they need to do for Valentine's
Oh, you
Day.
can take. You can get a hotel. Hotel's pretty safe.
Okay, so what would be a good out of town? trip.
Mountains.
Mullins?
Mountain.
Mullins.
Is there something?
You almost lost me right now. I'm not going to Mullins. Okay,
Is there a
the
hotel
mountains.
in Mullins?
I don't
They
know.
gotta have a hotel in Mullins.
I don't think they
You
do.
gotta have one.
No,
No,
you
there's no
don't.
hotel. There's
The Wal-
nothing in Mullins.
Oh, they gotta have a hotel or something.
They don't have anything.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
don't
find
say
out.
anything because that's
Phone a
disrespectful.
I mean,
Somebody
I'm sorry.
from
They have a
Mullins.
corner store.
That's it.
Hey,
Pretty sure they
Antoinette.
have a Dollar General. Don't do that.
Oh, they got Dollar
They
General.
got Dollar General.
Every-
Yeah.
Dollar
Everybody got
General
Dollar General.
everywhere.
They may not have a Dollar Tree because everybody doesn't have a Dollar Tree.
No, that's
But
true.
And that's where you get your holiday balloons from.
That's
Everybody.
where you get, and everybody knows where you go for the holiday balloons.
Dollar
Don't get
balloons.
your
Sorry.
holiday balloons from Dollar Tree.
It doesn't matter.
Some-
Don't buy me balloons.
Okay.
I actually hate balloons.
Me too.
I
I,
think
have a
so,
phobia.
All right. So as women,
Oh Lord.
some advice.
Yeah, I do too. I don't like them either.
You don't like
You have a
what?
phobia
Balloons.
also.
I don't like when they rub together. So absolutely.
So you have a
I don't like when they pop.
It's just that they rub and they make that
That noise.
That noise I can't take it.
Do you have a phobia?
There is something for that. It's called
I said, do you have a phobia?
basically if there were balloons in here, I wouldn't come in. Is that a phobia or fear?
Yeah, that's a phobia.
Nah.
Yes, I am scared of
I'm
balloons.
gonna bring some balloons to the office tomorrow.
I have had some bad experiences with that.
Okay.
With the balloon?
Yeah, somebody tried to surprise me and they put all these balloons in my office at work one day, a couple years ago.
How'd you get them out?
I didn't go in and I just stood outside the door until somebody got them out.
So you had to call somebody and
Yeah.
say, "Hey, I need you to come get these balloons because
I'm scared of.
Yeah.
It's just a pop in it.
It's
I
not
don't know.
even
laughing
funny,
at
y'all.
you, but
It's very
I'm
serious.
not laughing at you.
Yes,
it's just
but
like
it's laughing at you.
It,
They don't.
I
They
think it would be
don't
weird
take
having to
it
call somebody to
serious
come get
because they don't.
those.
Well, I'm
What am I
gonna
supposed
say
to do with them? I couldn't go in my office.
No, I get it. That's why I asked. Like, did you?
Because when
who
they're
got 'em
like
out?
they like float around and rub on each other, it's so uncomfortable just thinking about it.
Especially like the little what is it, the Mylar ones?
No, I
Like
don't
when
mind the
they
Mylar
deflate,
ones because they don't,
They make noise.
but they make like a crinkly noise. The
That's
balloon
creepy.
noise is like.
I am not laughing at you. I am laughing at CL.
I don't know where we are right now. I know it's the balloon report. You called it Mylar?
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Sounds right.
There's
to me.
latex
right.
or Mylar.
I didn't even know there was.
Yeah, I did.
I knew there were two different balloons. I didn't know none of the
The
names.
Mylar are those
The
the
ones that
silver
look like
ones.
The
foil.
silver ones. Okay, I didn't know that's what they were called.
Yeah, so if you're gonna get me a balloon for Valentine's Day, then it needs to be a Mylar balloon and just
That's
one.
Dollar General.
Then one singular.
I mean, that's the
balloon.
That's Dollar Tree.
Tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they aren't.
That's Dollar Tree. They
I mean, I want a big balloon from Party City.
Okay.
Oh,
Does it
right.
matter?
No, actually, it doesn't because I don't want any balloons.
yeah.
We've established that, and we're moving on.
Okay.
right.
The mountains.
The
Mountains, the
mountains.
mountains.
So you think the mountains is a good?
I think
We're in
Valentine's
Tennessee, Georgia.
Yeah, any place. I think
Stone. You want to go to Stone Mountain?
mountain?
no, but if you,
Not Stone Mountain.
but if you Google like
There are some nice mountains.
mountain cabins in Georgia, there's some
Yeah,
in
Maggie Valley.
North
Yeah,
Carolina,
Maggie Valley, I went
Tennessee.
there, last year.
Oh yeah, it's very nice.
I think for the weather, I mean, you can make
Oh, it's
the mountains.
decent too now. Yeah.
You can make the mountains work if you want to be cold. You can do that whole thing if you want to
Yeah.
do that.
I was freaking out because I don't do snow
See, I like the snow.
You don't like snow?
at all.
Why?
None.
None. You just don't mess with it.
I had a bad experience. I don't do it. I don't like to see it. I don't want to feel it. It's cold. It's
So I think the mountains they're romantic or just a change of scenery.
Change of scenery.
Even the mountains in the distance. Like you can go to some places in Asheville and then
Oh, Asheville was nice. Too.
yeah, so then you can see the mountains like in the distance. You don't necessarily have to be
In it.
in the center, but you're going to be in the mountain, so to speak, especially that drive. So the mountains is nice.
It is.
Yeah.
And there's some really nice waterfalls.
Yes.
Greenville.
Pretty places, nice.
Asheville.
Yeah, the area up there.
I haven't been to the one in Greenville.
Yeah.
I found one in Asheville by accident.
Did you?
We went. We were trying to meet, and it was two of my line sisters. We were. We just went there just to go, and we were looking. We were trying to go hiking.
Yeah, hiking is great.
Went to this
it's
place.
just cold now.
and it was. It was closed. This was in December. Went to this place, and it was completely like deserted. We kept seeing signs that said, don't feed the bears.
Oh wow.
And it doesn't say be careful because it said do not feed the bears. So what I do know is bears are here and we're going to leave. We're
Okay.
not staying around. We're going to go back down, but we ended up going back down the mountain a different way, some kind of way, and we ended up finding the waterfalls that way.
Oh wow.
So you go up one way and then we came down a different one.
So hiking can be romantic Any kind of like activity
Activity.
that you could do together that you would enjoy. Like I think sometimes men mess up with asking like you to do things that you wouldn't normally be doing.
Yeah, take me out of my comfort zone.
Oh,
Like I don't want to go play miniature golf.
so hanging out with his boys ain't
No.
That ain't a good Valentine's Day.
No.
Probably not.
Now
we going
Watching
to do
y'all
dirty
play the
house.
game.
Yeah, play the game.
I don't like to do stuff like that.
Nah, that's whack.
And I tell them, don't invite me over like to like this couples thing if I have to go hang out with the wives.
I don't like that either.
Don't take me over here.
Oh, so
you
you
don't
mean
like
where
that?
it's not couples integrated. It's like
Right,
the
and
women are
we-
over here
right,
and the men are over here.
If we're going to hang out as a couple, let's hang with the couples. But don't take me over to your friend's house and now I got to go be friends with them.
Oh, so you don't want to play date?
Nah, I ain't doing that.
Okay, I get it.
That's a good way to put
I
it.
agree.
See,
Yeah, that's what it is.
it's a play date.
Play date.
I
Yeah.
get to hang out with my boys and
Because
y'all
more
just
than
go
likely, the one that's doing the inviting, like he doesn't normally get to hang out with his friends.
Oh,
So it's just like, you know what? I need y'all to come so that somebody else can go over here with her because
She going
And now
on
you're
me.
entertaining her.
right, so that she doesn't bother me while I'm over here with them.
Probably in the garage.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah, that's a lot. I think it's a lot of pressure to get along with the
Other
wife.
women.
Not even to get along. Like I don't put me over here.
okay. So like the mountains, that's a good one. What would be another one if you're gonna get away for the weekend?
Beach.
beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beach can be okay.
If
Think
you look
Hilton
just
Head.
for the scenery.
The scenery,
Why you gotta go all the
Myrtle
way to
Beach
Hilton
is
Head?
nice.
huh?
Myrtle Beach is nice.
It's okay.
The different
okay.
islands.
Well, I mean,
In Myrtle Beach, it's,
Yeah.
What island?
it's Paulie's Island, but it's not an island. So-
I mean, you know. Well, actually, no. Somebody, I'll have to research it.
Yeah,
I don't have it on me. But another girl I know, she travels a lot to Myrtle Beach, and she takes a lot of these trips, and she talks about these different little islands. So I don't know.
Well, there's different things you can do. I think sometimes a change of scenery is just necessary. So
Pine Island.
you want to go outside.
You live there. I don't.
Well, I'm telling you, there are no islands, and you're still telling me there are islands. I'm trying to name everything got an island.
I'm just saying with
Island Green
someone
Golf
else.
Course.
So you're saying that she's lying?
I don't even know who she is to say she's lying. I've only lived there my
Isn't it-
whole life,
So this individual.
like my whole life, like
from birth till now.
born at Grand Strand Hospital to this present day.
Okay. I'm not saying it's.
I know a lot of
true.
creeks,
I'm just saying.
alleyways, valleys, islands. I don't know. I don't know.
But Myrtle Beach
Intercoastal waterway.
Myrtle Beach is nice.
I've been in a lot of hotels. I've never been to an island. That's all I'm saying.
the point is, you can go to you don't have to go try to break the bank to go someplace. I think.
Oh, you don't?
But Hilton Head
Yeah.
ain't breaking the bank.
I think Hilton Head is
Hilton-
important.
Yeah,
Hilton
Hilton Head
Hilton
is
Head
a
is a
little
little expensive.
expensive.
A little, yeah.
I wouldn't. I
the
personally.
scenery is nice though. Like
It is, but in the winter, I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't spend the money to go to Hilton Head in February. I guess if I
Well,
don't
I
have
mean,
to. You know what I'm saying?
I was able to go a couple of last year.
Yeah.
Wasn't able to stay, but went.
Yeah.
I was able to go, and it was in during the Christmas season.
Yeah.
And like even though it was cold or whatever, the scenery itself was still
What were you
really
looking
really
at?
nice.
What scenery do you like in Hilton Head? Because I've been there,
It's
and
no-
to me, it's not really anything to see.
I mean,
other
it's
than,
like-
the beach.
You know,
It's like-
they moved us off the island, so I have issues.
Well, no,
with
we
Hilton
were on one of the islands. We
looked-
was on a resort on one
Yeah.
of the islands in
Okay.
Hilton Head.
Okay.
And so it was nice. I thought it was.
Okay. No, it may be. I just like where I went. I was just kind of looking around. You
It
know,
is
it was
nice.
beach, but it kind of reminds me of like The Sims. Y'all remember that game? Like
Yeah.
everything
Yeah,
looked
yeah,
the
yeah.
same.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you still play?
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks the same. You know. So it just depends. Like we're going. I'm taking my husband. We're going to a lake house somewhere. He likes to fish.
Okay.
So like
Okay.
anywhere where I can go, like and we have like a lake or something like that where I can actually be in the kitchen and stuff, and you know he's out there and you know our baby's out doing her thing. Like that's always good for us.
Okay, so that's gonna
Savannah's good too.
be yes, Savannah.
Savannah's all right.
I was gonna say Charleston.
Charleston.
Yeah, Charleston is.
Charleston's just so close. But,
Yeah.
You know.
What's
No.
wrong with Charleston?
Key has significant issues with places that have so many.
Slavery?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That have what?
Well, that's all you see, and that's the scenery of the place is
Right.
slavery.
Okay. I
So
understand that.
if that's the thing that brings people here,
Slavery?
well, you know they go there to you know they got all you can go to this
The
plantation.
historic. Yeah, yeah. Oh,
You go
yeah.
to
I'm
this
going
Oh yeah, I don't want.
Oh, I don't go to plantation.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
But,
do
I
that,
that.
understand
but
what
that's
you're
the
saying.
thing. Like they got the visitors guide with a such and such
Yeah,
plantation.
they
or
do have the
whatever. Like,
tours.
so this is what y'all are coming here to see. Y'all want to see
But
this.
that's their Africa. That's their motherland. The Caucasian.
Now, that's
The Caucasian mother.
Yeah.
You want to see where they lived, where they actually owned, and you
Yeah,
know,
so
these
she
people and
always
things.
struggles
So I'm
with
just
places like that. So everything y'all were saying just now, like Charleston, like Savannah, her face, she's like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, oh no, Nah, and my husband's from Charleston. I went to school down there.
Oh yeah, but I just have I like old homes. And,
Yeah, I'm into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't take me to the plantation.
I'm not going to
No.
plantation.
That's
I've
gonna
never
be
been to.
something-
I've never
plantation.
been to a plantation there.
We're not going to plan to go see that.
No, I
No.
wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't.
But if you're ever down in Beaufort, go down to see Robert Smalls. I thought that was interesting because they still have the Tabernacle Church like where he's buried. Mm-hmm. And was it Scott? Or was it Robert Scott Small? Robert Small, I think. But they have where he's buried there at the church. They still have service there. And it was funny because like it was on a Sunday when I told Mike, we wanted to go see it before we went back home. And these white people came up the stairs and they were going in. And you know how the ushers do at the church.
Mm-hmm.
You're not walking in during a certain part. And they was like, oh, my bad. They didn't, know that they were having service. And then like maybe like a block over, not even a whole block, that's where they put in the Harriet Tubman Monument. So I don't know if it's up yet.
Okay.
That's good.
That's a little
So that would be
history
something. That
and
would be
romance.
something that I would go see, like because you can walk and it's nice to have, like the old houses, like you said that you like, and you can walk up and down the street and go do that.
So you have to be mindful, I think what Key is saying, of what your partner's interested in. So don't just automatically assume, as we're talking about Valentine's Day, that they want to do the traditional things. Because she would want to go see something that would be enlightening or something like that. You can't just throw people into places if you want to be thoughtful.
So okay,
So how do women gauge that?
With the,
The man's got to be paying attention.
you got to know your partner.
I said, how do women gauge that? I would
gotta
like you
know
to tell
what
me
you do.
how.
Well, like my husband likes to fish. So anywhere that we go, like I make sure I incorporate that into it. Like he's like a fish, that the boy call it down in Charleston. So he likes to swim. He don't care if he's swimming with him, fishing, eating, doing whatever. So like with this whole COVID thing, because normally like we travel a lot, like we'll go to like different places. So now I'm restricted to driving, and I insist on being someplace where I can clean it. Like I don't want to be in a place that has like heavy traffic. Like I'll get like Airbnb, like or whatever. We'll get a house because I know I can go in. You said they cleaned it. You're gonna charge me the fee, but I'm gonna go in and do it again, just to make sure, and nobody else is coming in there. So we'll have access to the things that we need.
Okay.
We'll do mostly, whatever we need like at the house. Unless we need
That's
to
a
go out
safe
and
way
get
to do
Yeah.
it.
okay.
For Valentine's Day.
So get an Airbnb for the weekend, and
something. Yeah.
oh, that's a good idea.
You can
That's
get
a
your
real
get your
idea.
lake and get your mountain view, all of that.
Or even if you have a timeshare.
Yeah.
Timeshare.
Don't spend money on that.
No, no.
But I mean, like some people have
Some people
family.
And they already have
timeshares.
timeshares.
Right.
Yeah.
So that would be a thing to do. And you just take like, again, it would just be like a change of scenery. But it'll be nice.
But you women have successfully not answered my question.
I knew.
Yeah.
So how are we gauging
How?
how's the guy supposed to gauge what we want is your question?
No, how do you gauge
No,
how the
how
man
do you
wants?
gauge?
Like,
Oh,
what
just
he wants.
listen to him, observe. If he's always watching sports or always, doing certain things, you just got to pay attention.
Neat. Same thing.
Pretty much.
Okay, I'm just
I mean, because men are simple. Y'all don't complain a lot. Y'all kind of just go with the flow.
okay. I just have 3 women sitting here. I was just
So,
wondering.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we're trying
what-
to get some insight.
Oh, okay. So
Here comes the woman thing. Go ahead. Go ahead. You got it.
you
so-
you just have to pay attention.
Oh
It's
no, go
very
ahead and do what the
easy.
woman thing you was about to do.
What's the one thing?
So how do men do it?
No, I was gonna finish,
But you was gonna make a good sentence.
But
A whole sentence. You use proper sentences.
the whole idea around Valentine's Day, I think, has to be centered around sharing love in a way that it should be every day, right? So people use that as a cop out to say, Valentine's every day at my house, so we don't have to celebrate,
Laugh.
and that's not true.
That's not. You have to celebrate more then.
If it's every day,
You gotta celebrate more.
I mean, you love that person every single day, but
Yeah,
we're
Valentine's Day
doing,
should be different.
but
It
we're
should be a
doing
little
work.
bit- it
You know,
should be
we're
a little
going
bit
to work,
different.
home,
I think take
children.
the time to make it a
Yeah.
little bit different.
just a little
should.
bit.
You
Just to
should.
take it up just a notch.
So what would you like? Do you want a gift?
I think a woman should give a man a gift.
Like what?
And
It
a
de-
watch,
I mean,
For
new
Valentine's Day?
cologne.
cologne is
So,
okay.
wait, hold on.
Cologne is okay on Valentine's Day. I mean, some people
You know,
don't
you
like
don't like
cologne,
it.
but
You don't like cologne?
I don't know if there's
You like to smell like
a single
berries and juice?
You said berries and juice.
Juice and bergift.
Nah, I'm just.
Gift. He wants some obsession.
I'm just not like.
Brute.
Yeah.
I'm just not a real like cologne wearer of cologne.
Okay,
I
got
would
it.
buy you a nice soap because you don't do cologne.
Oh,
like
like
I
a
would get you
body.
like a natural like soap that had
Body
like
wash?
a natural like scent, not like a body wash, something like bar, like like natural soap.
Yeah, because I don't do that body wash.
You don't use a loofah?
Because there's a
No, I
company
do
that
not use loofah. If you don't
because you can get one that smells good.
washcloth,
You don't use a loofah either?
just give
But
me
that
a
is a good
rag.
idea.
I'm just curious.
I'm a rag guy.
Give me a rag. Like
You can cut a towel up. I'm a rag guy. Like I don't. Somebody has to maintenance that stuff for me because I just say you cut.
So
a
you
towel
just
up.
won't use a loofah? Is that a guy thing, or y'all? I mean,
Nah, I just keep stuff real simple.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll
See?
get you like
I never
that.
go
Men are
anywhere. If
simple.
it was a loofah in there, I would use it.
You gonna
but
use,
I
you
wouldn't
gonna
go
use
buy
a, you're
one.
gonna use a random loofah?
No, just saying.
If it's in my house,
his
yeah.
lady brings him a loofah. He's like, okay.
I would use it, but I'm not going to buy it.
I'm
I
not
don't
saying-
even.
You would say, hey, babe, while you out, you bring me back a loofah?
No, I'm,
No.
Sometimes,
Hey, look,
yeah, I
this one
wouldn't
is
do
old.
that.
I need a new one.
Yeah, I wouldn't
No.
even.
no.
No,
You can get like an exfoliating washcloth.
I don't even go in that
They
section
have
of
the
the
ones
store.
with the hands.
I have
No.
They make a
washcloths.
washcloth.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Like that.
Yeah, just a washcloth.
A washcloth
rag.
with soap in
That's
it?
that's the exfoliating kind.
No, I just
And
want a
they
regular
sell it
rag,
at
man.
Let me grab
Dollar Tree.
99-cent Dollar Tree. Just
Dollar
let me
Tree.
grab one off.
Yeah, I'm just, I don't know.
That's
I'm
right,
not
Cameron,
against
that.
using it, but I wouldn't go buy it.
So
He's not going to get
So
it.
you're not
No.
against using a loofah either?
I'm against using the loofah.
I'm not against it, but I just wouldn't go buy one.
Okay, I was just curious. Is it just?
Yeah.
But I would pay attention, like
Yeah.
buy y'all maybe like a new shaving, like a new razor, something along the lines of something I know you can use.
Yeah, I don't. I get my barber cuts my
Yeah,
face,
so, yeah.
Oh, excuse
No,
me.
no, it's just I think it should be geared along the man. Like Key said, whatever they do, she's in tune with her husband, and he loves fishing. So whatever it is, it's going to
She
include
can't always
fishing.
give him fishing stuff.
I mean, she just can't always give him fishing stuff,
He'll
but
take it.
He would take it. Okay.
Absolutely.
yeah, well, but and I think it's just along those lines, and it's just saying like a loofah.
Yeah, I wouldn't. You don't want a loofah and body
If-
wash.
if
I'm
you-
paying
yeah,
attention.
Yeah, if you give me soap, even if it's a bar, I'm gonna look at you like, like this is what I get. I'm worth a bar. So
But are you showing her
But
what
it's a
you like?
special bar.
it's a special bar. Why? Because I got it on Valentine's Day.
No, I mean, I would include that in the.
Yeah, that'd be, yeah.
Like,
It might be homemade.
Yeah.
And then I might have to. If she's saying like, I stink.
Nah.
You know, she wants you
So-
to try something different. You might be into natural stuff, and she might get you
I'm
a naturally homemade.
I'm naturally into Dove soap.
Dove
give me a
soap.
bar of Dove soap.
Yeah, that's cool.
Give me a
you
month's
know.
supply. We'll be
Listen,
all right.
we're trying to advance this conversation.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You kind of
Just buy it and put it
get
in.
soap.
And they'll use
My
it.
You're
bad.
looking for the gifts, man.
Even
What would you like
yes,
to
what would you
have?
like? So no cologne, no body wash. No
Woman that's out there
no
that might buy
candles.
you a Valentine's Day
Bath and
gift.
Body Works
What do you
does
want?
nothing for you.
I'm just electronics.
Okay.
Electronics.
Um,
You're
or-
expensive.
See, there we go. Yeah.
Electronics or maybe I've been into pens
Okay.
and
Oh, get you a
and,
pen with your name on it.
and journals.
Okay.
Now see,
Journal.
now that's something that
No, well, I
like
use
journals.
the notebooks for like just for a
And
variety
journals
of
are not
different things.
cheap.
Like
and
I have
ink
a
pens can be expensive. If you get a good one,
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's more along tie and socks,
he'll be looking for
like
that
crazy
too.
socks.
Oh, crazy
Okay.
socks.
Yeah, like them crazy. I like the crazy
Okay.
colored socks.
Well,
So
see,
stuff
that's
like
easy.
that would be stuff for
Well,
me.
that's stuff that I would have put you in the category of just from knowing you in general.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's from knowing me. But like, like some of the stuff that traditionally people give for Valentine's Day.
Chocolate.
I usually don't. Yeah, no, don't give me that. I usually don't. I usually don't get those type of things. I usually get the stuff like cologne and
I wouldn't buy a man
Like
a box
somebody-
of chocolate.
If you don't wear it, I don't see the
like
point.
a razor. And I tell you, and you always see me scruffy until I go to the barber because I don't shave unless I go to the barber.
So
So
that's
but,
what
I
Jared
mean,
was saying.
so
You
it's
got
like
to be in
that.
tune with them.
Yeah.
so you got to be in tune with
You
the
gotta
person.
just know what the person got going on.
Sounds like men are easy to be in tune with.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what about
It's-
you?
What about me personally?
Yeah, personally, CL, what do you want for Valentine's Day?
Probably nothing. Like I'm cool.
Yeah. Huh?
Like something fairly thoughtful.
A card,
Handwritten card.
a handmade.
I'm okay with cards, but it's not my thing. I'm going to keep it because you gave it to me,
I like cards.
but I'm not. Yeah, I think she may appreciate a handwritten card more. Me, I don't know. Real simple. Real simple.
Dinner?
Dinner's fine.
So you rather a homemade dinner by the lady,
No, I don't care.
or do you want her to take you out?
I don't care. I'm not caught up. The old adage that women got to cook is
I like to cook, so I'm just asking.
Well, dinner out. I'm not into going out for dinner.
So you rather stay in?
Yeah.
And
I
me
refuse.
too.
See, that was the thing. See, I never celebrated Valentine's Day until like me and my husband got together. Like it wasn't a thing for me. One, because
You were anti?
I mean, I didn't care.
Okay.
Like if somebody wanted to do something, it depended on what they wanted to do. But we're not going to a restaurant because.
So could he not do it now?
Everybody, we do it.
No,
we
could
still-
he not do it now?
No, because he started it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay.
He started it, so you got to start how you finish.
Okay, I get it.
And
Or
then
finish how you start.
Right. He knew how I didn't want to do that. So the first Valentine's Day that we had together when we were dating, we went to Myrtle Beach
Okay.
to Joe's Craft Shacks.
Okay, that's
So-
all right.
Because he knew, in Florence, it's going to be like a 2-hour wait. Now, I'm not waiting, to go in here for these mashed potatoes and the steak. We're not doing that.
Right.
So I didn't know where we were going, so that's where we ended up. And a lady tied a bill around my neck that said I got crabs for Valentine's Day.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Well, there's
Did y'all have
a-
to wait to get on the island?
There was a bridge. So, we just walked across.
Over troubled water.
Go ahead. Don't you worry. My computer is here and working.
Okay.
I think that makes sense. I don't like restaurants on Valentine's Day either, but I do think, okay, so people who are planning, you got the 12th through the 14th. I do think people should consider going out. I mean, it's going to be packed pretty much everywhere, Friday and Saturday, either way.
Jam packed.
Yeah.
I think
And
so, either
Sunday.
way. And Sunday, but I think Sunday might be easier if you're going out earlier, because I think you could probably go like
well,
to
I'm
a Sunday dinner type deal earlier.
Breakfast.
See what the way I
Yeah.
would say it is. I think Sunday's probably going to be the worst out of all 3 days because I think people are going to be going to breakfast, and then the places close earlier on Sunday, so I think they're going to be jammed. I think that might be a bad idea for
It's called
Sundays.
reservations.
Unless you go to a place that takes reservations, because a lot of
Make
places
you a reservation.
You can make
You can't
your
just make a
reservation.
reservation in a place that doesn't take reservations.
and
Yeah.
usually on days like that, it's a
Okay.
first.
Like
Okay.
Longhorn, you can
Okay.
call ahead to let them know you're coming and
Oh,
what kind,
you can
what
tip
size your
somebody,
party
you can get
is.
it done.
But it's not. Yeah, I mean, you could tell them, but it's not like once you get there that you're gonna have that table. You're just gonna have your name down.
Yeah. And I wish like my husband would do stuff like that because he just kind of,
Wing
right
it.
at the,
Last minute.
like I know I got to do something, but I'm going to take care of that when it's time to go take care of
Yeah.
that. And it's just like, bro, like you knew, like this comes, whatever, this comes, the same time every year. Not even Valentine's Day, just period. Like Mother's Day, we ended up at 3 different restaurants.
Uh-oh. He got to tighten
Like,
that up.
sir.
How many Valentine's dates is too many Valentine's Day dates?
What time are you starting?
Like, well, so I guess my question is, if someone's single,
Breakfast, brunch. No, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
so
So
if,
who? Okay, go ahead.
so
Sorry,
if you are, my question is, when we're talking about going out to dinner, what happens to people is they try to take all their girlfriends out to dinner, or they try to
No.
spend time all weekend in different ways.
That's an old. No.
Nobody does that anymore.
No.
You don't think so?
The 13th or the 15th is reserved for side women.
Right now, you got that Friday thrown in there. That's what I'm trying to say. They're going to
Now
start
you
early.
hit her early Friday.
Early Friday.
Early Friday.
Okay.
4 o'clock.
Ooh,
Ish.
4 o'clock ish. So she had the afternoon.
So she had to go to happy hour on Friday. Feel special.
Because you going to be out of town.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
So you got to hit her
Yeah.
4 o'clock. I got to fly.
And you got to pay for everything.
Hey, if you want to be a player, you got to pay.
I'm just saying.
got
That
to
just
pay.
got to be
I think you should pay.
Absolutely.
Personally.
This is like, all right, bet. So you got to go bet. The family understood, but I need to have breakfast. I need to get, my hair done. I need to by the time
Something
you
something
come back.
special for you. Yeah.
Yeah, leave
gotta
some
put
fun
it-
so I can enjoy my weekend too.
No, I ain't leave no funds. You got to put a package together for her.
I like that.
Yeah, so do a little package for her, and like, this is for you.
I like that.
Yes. And that may keep her quiet.
Oh, is that the goal?
You pay to keep them quiet. You don't pay.
Yeah.
You're not paying for it.
Now, since you've set up this package for her, now
Yes.
this is your known side chick. Now, is she allowed to go out with her boyfriend for Valentine's weekend?
Men are possessive. They don't like it. They put money into it. Nah.
Okay. Now, let's say perhaps if I was a married man, I wouldn't say anything about it. But he gonna have to foot half the bill too. Now we gonna have.
Oh, so y'all
Right.
tag team.
That's our girl. So we gotta understand.
Oh,
No. You're not getting full benefit. You're not getting full benefits package from 2 jobs. Now, we
Yeah.
can go at like he can do hair, I do nails and food. Like we can do something, but we not. If we
he's
gonna
none of your business. Like your wife is none of her business.
She's out. We're discussing you. You our business. We're not discussing each other. What I do and what he do is the same thing. Like if we're gonna share, now let's
Share and share alike.
let's
That
make
my
sure
mom
this
used to
thing.
say.
Yeah. And what you do with her is what you do with her. Don't catch feelings. But everybody's not that strong. Some men
or
don't want you
progressive.
to do that. Yeah.
So your side
And then
chick.
there's some that are gonna try to outdo the other one.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, they gonna do that.
Yeah, but you never
yeah.
outbid yourself.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I guess. I think. What do you think? I'm curious.
If you're gonna have a woman on the side, you do supposed to look out.
Yeah.
I think.
So that's why you think it's only safe to have one woman on the side.
No, it's only safe to have one woman.
Oh,
Period.
very
Now,
good.
no
Yeah.
woman.
Very, very good.
But if you have someone on the side, yes, you need to take care of business.
Why
Well,
you gonna say take care? I'm gonna look out.
But
My
some
wife, my lady getting taken care of, you getting looked out for.
of those women don't know they're on the side.
They don't.
And
Until
That's true.
Well, see, he's a liar.
He might be,
And don't lie in the game, man.
but they don't know. They don't know they're on the side.
Did you see that that officer that got all these women coming out?
Yeah.
What officer-
He was,
what was it?
married.
I don't know where he's from, but he was married, and I think he said they had.
It was in
15
Michigan?
Was it 15 girlfriends?
Yeah.
No, he had one wife and he was engaged to 3 women. And then, he had like different girlfriends.
It
He
was
was on a
15.
dating site.
See, that ain't no.
Yeah.
He's not no player. He is
They're
a
not-
liar.
he's a liar, yeah.
Yeah, he's a
Difference
real
in
bad
player
liar.
and
And
Real bad.
But the thing was, we were saying like some of them you don't know.
Yeah.
For a woman not to know she's on the side, that means she's not in the moment. She don't know what's going on.
Not
You think so?
necessarily. Some men do a very good job
Very
absolutely.
awesome job.
Of what? Lying?
Very
yes.
No.
of just being in the
Men
space.
can't even lie that well.
No, we suck.
We only get away with it because women let us get away with it.
I'm just saying.
Well,
They
it depends.
know.
It's all in how a man.
I can't never call you
a
at
man
night.
can lie. No, because
Oh,
some
he
men will
can.
call.
He call you at night.
Fall asleep on the phone and all.
Absolutely.
Hmm?
Let me tell you about.
Yeah.
Can I tell you about one of my experiences?
Go
Okay,
right
go
ahead.
ahead.
And I don't mind talking about none of my old hoes. My man knows who he is. My
Okay.
husband, you know, he's secure or whatever.
I'm not going to agree with that, but okay.
No, I'm not saying my husband. You know.
Your husband sounds like a fine gentleman to me.
Right.
And I'm on his side.
Well,
Whatever
we
it
talk
is.
about things like
Okay.
that, because I don't get offended, because that was all before, whatever. This just helps us get to know, each other's experiences or whatever. It's not a thing like I'm like, hey, what did y'all do? Like, how did she like it like this? Or, we don't do that.
Okay.
But, just certain things.
Different
we'll,
experiences.
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh.
So we'll share that. So I was kicking it with this guy that had a whole girlfriend, lived with her. Mm-hmm. And we would go out on dates here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're just out here. And I didn't know anything about that.
Mm-hmm.
None.
He's a liar.
Pretty much.
But he was a damn good one.
Right, but you were saying like you don't know. I was thinking like a lot of times if you don't live in the same area and depending on where you met this person,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
you won't know. But like all of us, me, him, and her, like we live here and we're like outside, like we're going on dates and stuff. Like somebody's gonna see you. Nobody's
Yeah.
gonna say nothing to me because
He
I
might
don't know
have been-
anything about that.
He might have been just reckless and didn't care.
Whatever.
caught.
Yeah.
But
he, might,
apparently.
he may have just really loved you and just want to risk it all.
Nah, we wasn't in love. We wasn't doing that.
I said
was-
him. I said
nah.
him.
Now
Not
it
you,
depends
him.
on if she
No.
is from here. Because if she's not from here, she
No.
doesn't know a lot of people here. That may have been easy.
Nah.
she was from here though.
was?
Yeah, he's just out here. Cause see, the thing
He's
is
in-
like when you do stuff so blatant, like just out there, like nobody's gonna believe like he's not cheating on her.
True.
They just out here having dinner. That's somebody that he knows. Like he may have gone to school with her or whatever. He's not gonna believe.
Because you're so out here in the
right
space.
because you're out here with everybody else.
But she could have been at work.
Yep.
Yeah.
She wasn't just chilling like at home and he was missing.
either way.
How'd you find
Sometimes
out?
some women are okay with that.
You run the risk of somebody told me, and when I asked him about it, he didn't deny it, and I was like,
Yeah.
yo.
I mean, he had already done it.
Well, that happened to me before, so I'm just
Really?
like, yeah.
But
But
he
he-
didn't. The thing was, he didn't tell me. I didn't know
When
until
I-
somebody else told me.
Yeah, when I asked him about it, because somebody mentioned it to me, they were like, he talked to someone, so I was like, really?
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't think that it's I don't think it's far fetched for people to do that,
People,
because I mean he literally was like, oh, I said, do you have a girlfriend? He was like looking around. He's like, is she here? I was like, are you?
What? Is that a response to the question?
that is a
So he,
response.
like he
Ain't the
literally
right
was like,
one.
is she here?
It's- She's right.
I was like, why didn't you tell me you had a girlfriend? He was like, you didn't ask, and I didn't think about it at the time. I was
That
like,
is true.
What is it? If you ask me no questions, I'll tell you no lies.
you know, I mean, and I was, so it was cool because we weren't like.
So he had a
going-
girlfriend, but he was just hanging out with you.
We were together a lot.
Now, were you under the impression that this guy was your guy?
No, this wasn't my boo. He wasn't my man, but we were, we were out, we were dating. Like
But that's
you have a girlfriend that you live with in your home.
maybe he don't like her.
Let me tell you something.
That's what I think. I think he don't like her.
Yeah.
He like his
He probably got
girlfriend.
stuck with her.
Now he was ready to leave. He's ready to be out. He didn't care if he got caught.
But what about putting other people in that situation?
Right, you took
now
the
you-
choice away from me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be involved
Correct.
in that.
Correct.
No,
You're
he was
But now
absolutely
you'll
correct.
be
He's
viewed
wrong.
because everybody goes after the other woman. rarely go after the guy.
They swear that somebody
Right.
trying to take their man.
Do they?
Home wrecking and all kind of stuff, man.
All women have said that, right?
Yeah. No.
Somebody
Right.
trying to.
I wish
As soon
I
as
would.
I got
don't
a
say
man,
that.
everybody want him now. You done
That's
cleaned
true,
him
though.
up.
You clean him up,
See
though.
that?
No, you do
Yeah.
clean them up. You do clean them
You
up.
make him dateable.
Yeah, you put them together.
Like he had no women
get his-
before you. But
You get his
Not
pants.
one,
Get his
right?
pants him.
yeah, okay.
Make sure he know that they're not supposed to drag. And, he learn about his blazer.
Take that tag off the.
Take the
Take
tag,
the tag off the
tag off the
world.
suit.
Pop that X off the back. Let me
Right.
help you out, please.
Yes, yes.
Don't
That's
wear them black shoes like that.
My husband didn't know that. I had to tell him that. I
You
said,
did?
you know, I think it was maybe a blazer or something.
Mm-hmm.
Something about the pockets. I said, you know, they sew them together on purpose. I said, you got to.
You got
Yeah.
to cut them open.
Oh, you just think you don't have
He
pockets?
just didn't know.
Yeah.
Or like the little piece in the back. I was
Oh.
like,
Yeah,
nah,
you supposed to-
cut that
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I never knew. He didn't know.
Yeah, but that's not uncommon.
That's fair. Maybe he doesn't wear a lot of suits, or
He does. He had plenty. That was the
And he
thing.
didn't know?
He didn't know that was the part that he was supposed. He was like, I never, even.
oh, I'm glad he met a good woman who
Come
could
on
show
now.
him.
Yeah.
You know
Clean
what
them
I'm saying?
up. But the hoes gonna come regardless. You just have to know they're coming. But you can't say that they took him away. I guess is my point. Some
Okay.
people, when people be like, "Oh, well, you did clean him up," but if
Mm-hmm.
he left,
He just
that's
left.
not necessarily on the girl. Now, some people plot.
Well, I think sometimes in a man's defense, he's just so overwhelmed that these women find him attractive.
Wow.
And if you're not, some men are used to having like women
Yeah.
or a woman, but when a lot come at you at one time, it is really difficult.
How many is a lot? Because it seems
Two.
it only needs to take one.
Okay.
Somebody
It
else
takes
likes me to
one, but the
pause.
other one soften you up. Like the lady in the line, like you're a handsome young man. Like, oh,
And then
you
one
20
comes-
years younger, and the next thing you know, the other she is 20 years younger. Like, Lord, this is a sign,
Is it?
I guess. And you just
Hey,
He
Go
stopped
ahead.
putting
You
all his
just-
eggs in one basket,
he
and
sent
next
the
thing you
boat,
know,
the ship, and the cruise ship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sink all of that.
He
Yeah.
sent all three.
This guy
sometimes
told
you
me
don't
one
know.
time he didn't tell me about he was having a baby because he said he didn't know if it was his.
That's fair.
I said, well, if you pull up to the bumper, I said that means you in line, and that's a possibility.
That's true.
So you couldn't say, well, I might be.
Well,
And that was a lie. He
as
knew.
his lawyer, I would say don't say anything.
yeah, I've had that happen to
knew
me.
that
A
was
guy
his
told
baby.
me at the 8th month, when she was 8 months pregnant, when she was about to have the baby, he was like, "Yeah, I just want to go ahead and let you know that." And this is like 3 months in. I want to let you know, just in case if you decide to leave, like you can go ahead and make your decision now if you want to leave for this or not,
Nah.
because the baby might be mine.
Shoot,
You hung
he
around?
was at the hospital.
Yeah, hung around.
It was a
Was it his?
situation where I
Yeah, it was his.
Nah.
I mean, it was before me. So
I texted him. I was like, "What you doing?" He was like, "He was at the hospital."
Yeah, I think that. Why is that so common?
I don't know.
Is it
I'm
common?
looking. Well, it happened to me too. So
What?
obviously, it's
Somebody had a
common.
baby?
Well, somebody had a baby, and I met him maybe 2 months after. I guess he hooked up with this girl, and then me and him dated pretty seriously. Got really close, for like the next 3-4 months. And then when it's time for this baby shower, he's like, "Well," I was acting all crazy and all sad and depressed and everything, and then he was like, "I didn't, I have to tell you something, blah blah." And then he's like, "She got pregnant. I didn't know her like that, and I didn't even think she was going to keep it, so I didn't mention it." But the baby shower is Saturday.
wow.
Probably got an outfit
Now,
laid
one
out.
I found out because she posted the ginger reveal. That's when I found out, and he was in the pictures.
He on the matching shirt.
Yep, he had on a blue shirt.
Not the
Yep, and I called him about it. And he was
not
like,
the Burberry. The Burberry with the white pants.
I called him about it, and he was like, "No, I just didn't think you were serious about me, so I wasn't sure, if I needed to tell you this or not. But I know her. I knew she was gonna post it. Like, you should have told me. I shouldn't have to find out by Facebook."
Wow.
Well,
I don't.
You okay?
Okay. None of this happened on. You haven't gotten bad Valentine's Day news, have you?
Well, like I said, Valentine's Day wouldn't. have
I'm
changed.
trying to think of anything weird. I think the biggest thing is I thought that I was going to be doing something for Valentine's Day once, and I just was not.
He didn't even acknowledge it or
Well, I think he probably just
said happy
acted like it was
Valentine's
a
Day?
regular day. I mean, we spent the night together and everything, but it just was
Oh, that was Valentine's.
it was less than.
Happy Valentine's.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Like this was like y'all were dating, and you thought
Yes.
that he was going to do something, better. Other
Yeah,
than
like
what
that
y'all
we were
normally
going to
do?
do something.
Shouldn't women communicate this before Valentine's Day, before February? Like, hey, my guy,
No,
December 26th, you need to start preparing for Valentine's
well,
Day.
not necessarily. I didn't even want anything big. I just want you to be like.
Because y'all assume we know.
Acknowledge that
and we
it's Valentine's Day.
You don't
And he
know.
was just like, oh, well, you're so cool. I didn't think you cared about that kind of thing.
so
What?
cool. Wow. Okay.
Sound like I got put
We
in the
know
fridge.
we didn't.
Yeah,
we know
yeah.
that.
You didn't bring like flowers or anything?
It had flowers. That was it.
That was it.
Yeah, he had a special trick or something that he did on that day.
Well, couldn't you communicate that?
No.
You talk well. Why wouldn't you just tell him? Like,
I'm not
hey,
good at that. I just want you to like.
in the confines of a relationship, you don't talk.
I do,
But
but
you
I
don't-
want you to know that we should. I want you to like at least get a card. Like he just like flowers were just on the table. Like they weren't like here, happy Valentine's
It
Day.
wasn't even like presented.
No, they were presented. They were on the
like
table.
laying on the-
Like he just wasn't in the mood for it.
I probably was like, I got you flowers, didn't I?
And I didn't say. I never said anything about it.
Why
So
didn't
you done set him
communicate
up
that?
to fail like this,
Yeah,
with
just-
everybody else. Well, you know what? That's not your job.
That's not my job to be raising
That's-
these men.
That's not
Wow.
her job. That
What?
would be her job when he was with
Is
her.
that fair?
It is.
Okay.
Because he knows it's coming.
Y'all really believe this is fair though?
Yeah.
It's not fair.
You couldn't help me.
Why?
I mean, like if you're with me, yeah, I can help you. Like, hey, bro,
Right. And if we had
next
gotten to
year,
the point,
bring the flowers, but bring something else. We need
Yeah.
to go do something.
Okay.
well, I think that would be the conversation if we had continued talking.
Well, why do you let him fail just to see what he gonna do?
because you don't
I
want to
don't
say
know.
something and then he's
Why
like,
would
well,
you wanna-
I was going
I
to
saw
do
my
it.
lady doing something like, listen, hey, that ain't the move.
I've had some good, but I've had some good Valentine's Days dates or outings where there wasn't a lot going on, and it was cool. You know, we might have cooked or got takeout, or whatever. Because
Now-
I think getting takeout or food to go on Valentine's Day is not a bad idea if you don't
It's an
Yeah.
excellent idea.
want
Mm-hmm.
to cook.
Now, I did find out that I was a side chick on Valentine's Day. We went out, but this was like a long time ago. He's
On
married.
Valentine's Day?
Yes,
Usually
on
when you
Valentine's
find
Day.
out.
He
We
didn't follow the handbook. Okay.
I'm saying, Valentine's Day is Side Chick Awareness Day.
You do find out.
but no, like we went out on Valentine's Day.
Okay. Early?
We went out. No, he came to my house. He picked me up. He gave me a little necklace with a bear.
Oh, his girl worked second shift.
She was at home. He gave her the same gift.
Okay.
He came. He actually went to go see her earlier that day and give her gift.
No.
Yeah. she
And he
go to
came,
work.
picked me up. We went to the movie to see the barbershop.
Okay.
We went to Ruby Tuesdays with my friends
Wait.
as a group date.
Sounds like a romantic evening to me.
Right.
We were young. We were real young.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like this is high school.
18? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can't be a side chick in high school, Nick.
Chick in high school?
You can't.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
In high school?
No, I don't. I mean,
we're not.
I wasn't in any meaningful relationships in high school.
He was because they're married now. And yeah, it's a long story.
Wow.
But
Wow, Nick.
yeah,
I
we.
wonder if she still got that teddy bear necklace.
She don't like me no more. Because we were cool.
What?
Yeah, it's a lot. It was a lot. But yeah, we went to some, I can't remember the name of it. It used to be a shoe place where Staples was. I don't know what's there now. I think like City Trends is there now. But it was like a shoe place. No, I think Hibashi's is there now. It was like some type of warehouse thing, shoe warehouse or something like that.
Right room?
No.
Okay.
Did he buy you some shoes?
No, I bought him a hat because like that was my gift to him. He was big with hats and he really, really, really wanted this hat. So we bought the hat and somebody seen us. And we didn't think anything of it. Well, I didn't think
Well, right,
anything
because
of it.
you don't have to, because you're not.
I'm not anything. So he was like, hey, we spoke to her. She worked there. She helped us, with our
course.
purchase. We moved forward. I went to school that Monday and it was like, how dare you home wrecker? I ain't wreck no homes. Ain't nobody married.
Pause.
What happened? And then all of a sudden she was pregnant and she was crying and she was a victim.
Oh,
and
she
how
was
dare
pregnant.
Yeah, and I
So
had
you
no
left that
idea.
out.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know until that Monday.
It's a trend.
He knew.
Yeah, he knew.
I hate that.
And when I came to him, he was like, well, I didn't know we were keeping it or not. It's not something we were supposed to be discussing with nobody. So
Those
we're
are
not
all
together.
fair questions. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, he was like, we're not together anymore. So I don't know why she's upset.
Well,
We
at
are
that
not
age,
together
when you're having
anymore,
a baby,
but
it's
she's
just
pregnant
not.
with my baby.
That's
Yeah.
a lot happening.
But like years went by and she still won't talk to me.
Fair enough.
I don't think she should.
I don't know. I think I've had more chill Valentines. I didn't have to go anywhere. I think I've maybe gone to travel maybe once or twice.
So is Valentine's Day canceled 2021?
Nah.
The traveling
No.
piece needs to be.
Travel?
No, I think.
You need to be
Cancel.
safe. You just
Well, I
really
think
need to
he
be
had a
safe.
good idea travel wise.
Yes.
Get an Airbnb or something that's intimate kind of home, and you can kind of just
Clean
you
it
can
yourself.
make the weekend
Yeah.
Yeah.
that. Even if you go to the mountains, Gatlinburg. I went once to Gatlinburg, and I thought that was a very nice, the scenery and all of that.
Now
there.
that would be something I wouldn't be against going with like other couples.
With a group, with a couple group,
Because you can get a big enough space too to have
Right.
your own space.
yeah.
And there's a lot of cabins like that.
Yeah, so that'd be something. That'd be good.
I was supposed to go to down to the Keys
Keys?
that week. Yeah.
Oh, that's a couple weeks away.
Yeah, but then I don't know.
What you in? You in or you out? Put it out here. Announce it right here on the show. You in or you out?
Don't commit. Don't commit.
I have a plane ticket.
Oh, okay. Then
so
you
you
committed.
committed.
So you getting flued out. Okay. That's cool too, no?
Oh,
Getting flown out.
all right.
Yeah.
No.
What?
We've all been flued out before.
Nah.
No, we haven't.
Of course.
Okay. Of course they would disagree.
I've been drove. I've been drove down.
No, I mean, but that's not that kind of trip. I'm just saying I was supposed to go to the Keys. I was thinking about what I would be doing that week. Oh. And I've considered that, but in terms of getting flued out,
You have been.
that
It's
just,
okay.
yeah, I mean.
It's not a thing.
It's not really a thing.
It's 2021. Women
It's
get flued
2020.
out all the time. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Plus, I mean, you just go in and you gotta
2 boyfriends, 3 boyfriends.
like you said, you
don't
gotta
matter.
pay
It's
to
you.
you gotta pay to play.
You gotta pay to play.
Ooh,
Oh. Okay.
Just saying. It's 2021.
That's what you can always go fall back on. It's 2021.
That's what they were talking about. It was some song going on. Have y'all heard Jasmine Sullivan's new album,
I have.
Hotels?
I have.
Yeah.
Now there was something the lady said. Her name was Donna. I remember because I was like, Donna got it messed up. Mm-hmm. But she was saying about how the married couples, like the wives, be out, y'all tricking too or whatever. She said you doing whatever so that you can go ask him for some other stuff. I'm
Right.
like, pump your brakes, Donna.
That's
Yeah.
kind of true though.
You think so?
In a way,
Listen,
if your man is happy, he's more likely to cut
let
a
me
check.
tell you something. You married women, don't listen to these single women. Y'all stay married.
No, no,
Y'all stay married. Y'all understand what needs to be done. These women out here writing these hotels albums.
yeah.
Well, I was just disagreeing because I was.
Yeah,
like,
I disagree too.
No more.
I disagree too. You married women is right. Don't listen to these single women.
I mean, because we're gonna make it do what it do either way it goes. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And when you do that, you ain't got to ask for nothing.
There you go. Hey,
Okay, well, that's a happy Valentine's Day right there.
that sounds like a happy Valentine's Day to me.
Okay, got a last question.
Okay,
Valentine's Day is a kind of one of those days beside a birthday where women usually receive something at work. Seeing it's on the weekend,
Ooh. Do you do it on a Friday?
you said on Thursday
Yeah, I need my.
Why not? Some people
because
work
you
on
need to let them girls see it a couple days. Maybe
a very good question.
You maybe throw it on Wednesday.
Okay.
you throw it out there on Wednesday.
Let them
So
see it for 3 days and she take it home on
Oh,
Friday.
so he's sending something already.
yeah, yeah. You got to send it early. Like
It's my boo.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Who
it
else
ain't-
got something early?
it ain't for her. We all know it ain't for her.
No, it's just for everyone else.
it's for everybody else. It ain't for her.
Yeah, so you got to go early. Since it falls on weekend.
So it happened to me last year. I got a bunch of flowers at once.
Hey.
From one
For
person
one person?
at home.
Many?
At work.
Work.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's
2021.
nothing wrong.
It's
Yep.
2020.
It was 2020. No, it just was interesting.
Had a couple gentlemen call us.
Yeah, but they kind of
suitors.
caught me off guard.
How?
Because
Does
I
they
wasn't
care?
Wasn't expecting it.
I wasn't expecting that.
See, you out here playing games, and people is trying to
People
be
trying to do
romantic,
it,
trying
yeah.
to do the right thing.
On Valentine's Day though.
I don't know.
Better late than never.
Were they doing it any other time?
It just was out here random. I would not have. Cause what happened was I got one. I was like, okay, let me bring my flowers to work, so I have them on Valentine's Day at my desk, and I would feel special with myself. Mm-hmm. But then the other things came, and it was just like,
Now
you're just being ridiculous.
That's abundance.
You say now you just being ridiculous.
Because people are now they have judgment.
So-
Yeah, they're like, oh, look at them.
Well, I don't really care about that, but growing up, my dad always got me flowers. So every Valentine's Day, I always have flowers. So it's not really, I'm not overwhelmed with flowers. That's just a part of our life. My dad is birthdays, Valentine's because he always said he didn't want me to feel like I had to have somebody else to do that. So I always have flowers. And my brother, when he got of age, he always sent flowers. So I always have a lot of flowers. So what's funny was when other things started coming into play, how I was going to handle that. That was 2020. 2021 should be a little slow.
Okay, a little slow.
So if you're out there, you can send me some flowers.
Okay.
Now, I have experienced being at work, and like we are all in rows, and every girl had flowers on their desk except for me.
Wow, neat.
You should have called and sent yourself some.
And no, I wasn't.
Something at the house.
But I did because I was
True.
single. So I was sitting there and I was just minding my business, and one of the managers, he was like, "Oh, everybody's flowers are beautiful. Janique, where's yours?"
Mind your business.
And he said it so
my
loud, and that
Yeah,
was like
he
the
messy.
embarrassing. Yeah, that was the only embarrassing moment. Because other than that, I don't care about flowers at work. But it was just like,
He had to put you on Front Street.
yeah,
that.
like
That's
God.
rude. People just
Wow.
can be so nasty.
I mean, like and it's like a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like every one row just full of flowers, other row full of flowers.
But what kind of flowers were they? So are they those
1-800 flowers?
1-800-Flowers does okay. They sent me some tie-dye flowers. I got some tie-dye flowers from there one time. Some roses.
You just a flower queen. Huh?
Well, so then I have to be mindful that I can't be judgy if someone hands me a little $4.99 bouquet from,
Food line.
wherever the little, because they're not.
Don't do a Food Lion.
They do okay if you catch them at the right
They
time.
do. Sometimes
give away for free.
My husband will go to the store to go pick up something to cook and
And
come back with some flowers.
There you
Okay,
go.
boo.
That's what's up.
Well,
You
that's
thought about
a-
me. You thought about me when you walk past.
Well,
that.
it can't be Valentine's Day. You can just do that on
you can do that on
random
regular. Yeah,
day.
you can do that on random day.
Okay,
It can't be
random day.
Valentine's.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay.
No,
Like-
we sent the Food Line flowers can't be.
Oh, okay.
Valentine's.
Well, I mean, you got to put them in a vase or something.
You
Don't
should.
just be handing me.
It's presentation.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Presentation.
Yeah, hey, baby.
You got to play.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Throwing me the $4.99.
Okay.
At least get 3
Take
for
the tag
12.
off.
Put some.
Let's get the little bouquet with 3 for 12 and the carnations and
Or
stuff.
get a sticker. And put
Sticker?
and put the price on it, print it out,
no.
and stick it on the side of the thing.
Why?
Oh, right.
That's too much work just for some
Oh, Lord.
$4.99.
Yeah, and you put on the $59.99.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how much they cost.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how much they cost.
From Food Line?
I would take the Food Line tag
Nick,
off.
you could get off the Food Line flowers. Now, what's up? What's up with the Food Line?
Oh, no,
I mean, it varies.
No.
You just got to get them at the right time. Get them at the right time. Get them cut fresh. You can get them affordable. So a lot of people think about this
Because if you can
that are out there.
afford-
It's very expensive to get flowers on Valentine's Day and get them delivered. So you're talking about a dozen roses might cost you $19 today.
But the delivery.
They're going to cost.
Yeah.
They're going to cost $39 or $49 on Valentine's Day. Then the delivery is going to put you at about $80. So talk to your woman out there before you jump the gun on this $80 outing on
Yeah.
flowers. Because
There
if
you
that's
go.
going to keep you from getting her nails done for $80 or feet or buying some hair or whatever she got going on, don't do that. So you know your budget, you know your wallet. Don't put yourself in a situation. Please don't buy me flowers if the next part of the gift is
I can't have dinner.
bear. Right. If you can't have
Don't
dinner.
let that be the highlight.
Yeah, let me get that $9.99 bouquet from Food Lion,
Okay.
so I can sit on my desk at work
That's right.
and
That's
let
right.
take me out. So
And if you
we
got
go do
time, come to the
whatever.
job. If you really want
to
to be
the
seen,
job.
if you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
be seen, if you want to
Well,
set
you
these ladies
come
straight,
through.
Come to my job.
Come through.
come to
my
the
job.
job.
You bring the flowers?
Come
Yeah,
on.
bring
Yeah,
the
you gotta
flowers.
bring the flowers and
Bring
drop
the
them
flowers
off.
to the job.
I'm
Hand
trying
them
to
to
tell
me.
you.
Ask me.
And-
Colin asked me to come out to the front.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
You'll
know,
get you some new stuff.
Then I got to
Hey,
walk back to my desk with it.
I'm
Wow.
trying to
Do
tell
that.
you.
Cheesing and smiling.
Hey, do it. It's like, oh, it's nothing.
I'm like,
Yeah.
where you get that from? Don't hate you.
And some lunch. And some lunch.
Ooh, and
And some
lunch.
And some lunch.
Ooh,
Okay.
And some lunch.
hey, that's how you win right there. You're gonna win early. You're
Now
gonna
for the
win early.
women that don't like flowers,
G just gave
do
him
you
the key.
still get them flowers?
She did.
That's
No.
CL.
They
CL
like
says-
lunch.
If they
CL
say
says
they
get
don't
along.
like flowers,
Yeah.
they are not necessarily
At
telling
work
you
now.
the whole
At work.
truth.
See, they
At work.
gotta
No, I'm
be-
saying at work. I'm
At
talking about at
work,
work.
you should always send flowers.
I'm talking about at work.
Or edible.
Or the edible arrangement.
Yeah.
You could.
You go if you want to boss up, send that.
Send the
Send
edible
the
arrangement.
flowers
But
that
you
I
gotta-
can eat.
Edible arrangement.
And then
Yeah.
because then you got to share that.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You do if you get a big one.
Absolute- Who?
That's how you get your. That's
Okay.
You don't eat fruit at home. I'm not sending you nowhere.
We're about to
Hey, send the pineapples. She'll get
And
the,
send
she'll
it-
get the hint.
Yeah, and send it close to the time for me to get off, so I don't have to put it in this shared refrigerator area for people
Oh,
to be in
yeah.
there touching all over my stuff.
Wow. It's
Yeah.
a lot of work
Oh,
gems here.
but
Nah,
you
just
just-
do-
It's a lot of work Jim
Don't
dropping,
send it
man.
in the morning. Send it in the
Oh,
afternoon.
or you,
so I can
I'm
sit it on
telling
my
you,
desk.
send
so
it
when
so
they
I have to
ask,
share.
when they
So then I
ask,
can
have
like,
some. No, I'm gonna open it when I get home.
oh, that's one right there.
Strong. That's strong.
Oh, not stingy.
She's like, this is mine.
Or you could be that
Absolutely
woman that's
mine.
just kind of like, oh, y'all, I got some extra fruit in here if y'all want to come in here and grab
you go.
some.
Some
Oh
extra.
wow.
So I got some extra. I don't eat, strawberries.
You peasants, come to my office.
All right. So to recap for the weekend, a nice trip,
Nice trip.
beach, change of scenery.
Change
so
the
to speak.
scenery.
All right. Make sure you're safe when you do so.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Send gifts to the job. Flowers.
Show
Edible
up.
arrangements. Show
Show
up.
up.
Yes.
On Wednesday, possibly Thursday.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
early. You gotta
I know on our job, don't do it on Friday because most people ain't coming.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
so
just
don't
showing
do
it
it on Friday.
nobody.
And people
Friday.
try to cut out early.
Yeah, people trying to cut out of there early,
We
especially.
need to see the action.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
You need to see
Wednesday,
these flowers.
Thursday,
Hand delivery, like I said, bonus
get you.
points.
and it saves you money.
Wow.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
We're gonna be cost
Or just
efficient.
do it at home.
No. To the job.
No, I'm talking about set up when she gets off of work.
Oh, that'll be lovely as well.
Yeah, have the flowers on the table.
And she may not want to, she may not want.
Nobody else can see that.
Nobody else can see that. That's not.
That could save some Instagram. That would save, Instagram posts if you go ahead and send it to work. Then we don't have to
Yeah,
look
see,
at all
that's
the
the thing.
confusion.
If I'm trying to flex
If
on
you
these hoes that I
said-
work
Yeah,
with,
that's what you
That's
gotta
the whole
do.
point.
That's what you gotta do right
on these
there.
hoes at work.
That's what Valentine's Day is about.
But like, I'm
That's what it's
virtual,
about right
so
there.
I can't flex on these hoes.
well, I'm just saying, that
You
email that
wasn't
you have to
flexing when you
respond
was in
to.
there.
Yeah, I wasn't.
You ain't getting nothing.
Ain't nothing better than that. Per my last email, but did you see my man bring these flowers?
Oh, that's my man right there.
You know, one of the managers at my job, her husband starts on that Monday, and he gives her a big gift every single day, from flowers to a big giant teddy bear to big balloons. He'll come get her and take her to lunch. Like
It's all about the little things.
It
He's a
is.
cheater.
But I do, yeah.
Why? You gotta be a
Too
cheater.
much.
I mean,
Too much money.
beware of the guy who does too much on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, if he don't do that all year round,
I've sent my husband elbow arrangements.
you
There you
have.
go.
That's
Oh,
nice.
if you wanna capture them,
I'm trying to tell you, because
you gotta spoil that man.
don't do that.
You use some fishing bait in there?
I mean, I ain't putting no.
You gotta
fishing
go to
bait.
his heart now. You
Listen,
can't.
Let me tell you what I told his cousin one time, because it was I brought him like a saltwater fishing pole, and it was a picture of him, and she was like, "Oh my God!" Or somebody said, "I need to get somebody like you." I said, "You need to spoil them so nobody else will date them."
Okay.
Then you won't know what to do.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
He
that's
won't
something
date nobody
women
else.
need to take a
You
class
won't
on.
know.
So they
won't know.
would write notes like back and forth, like on the computer or whatever, the IMs, and they would bet like who it was for, and that day it was for him, and so everybody was kind of like,
Oh wow.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
men like a little attention too. Y'all try to act like it. Y'all like that.
you got to send somebody.
He don't know.
I don't want no flowers. I know
Well, you don't
that.
have
You
to
don't
be
get the
flowers.
flowers.
Yeah.
If,
Get
he
a
work,
plant.
if he works like at a building or something, send somebody
Oh,
to
yeah.
wash his car.
Okay.
They look outside and they're like,
Tips for women.
Oh, somebody watching the car.
like, hey, I see y'all here. Like, I need the keys.
Okay.
Like, what for?
Wow.
You know,
First of all, CL is not gonna go for that. I
Am
can
I?
already see his face.
I don't really have a job.
He don't have to. Yeah,
No, I'm
CL
just
doesn't.
saying.
Yeah, I'm
know,
just
give an
saying in
example.
general. Yeah, but
Send somebody
but that
to
would be
wash the
nice.
man's car.
That would be nice.
Something to throw a little something extra. I think it's really, really important just to tap in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I chalked the parking space before, so I've done a lot of weird things.
Yeah.
He
I've
was
never
very
done
happy.
that.
Yeah, he was surprised.
I never thought to do anything.
I just got some sidewalk chalk. It happened very quick, and he was just like,
That's all right.
Yeah.
and then I had an arrow pointing to where he would go in the car. He opened the door and the gift was in there.
2021.
Hey man, you got to know what to do.
Yeah. Y'all putting a lot of
Gotta
things
know what
out
to
there.
do.
I didn't even think of those things.
Did we miss anything?
I don't
No, we
think
didn't
so.
miss nothing.
Well,
Well, what? Okay, I have a question. So,
okay.
I guess some people expect things on the night of. Like, are we doing anything differently?
According to women, yes, they are. But it's
I can't
sometimes the
tell
same. Like thank you. I appreciate it, but
Maybe she put in some extra time.
I know, but it's still the same. But it's cool. I get it.
Do you want
He's thankful
lingerie?
for it all.
You want lingerie?
Nude
Thankful for
lingerie.
whatever comes. I am happy.
Okay.
I've learned to. I don't even know if you should be that picky then.
Well, I'm just saying. I think some people feel like, okay, this is the night I'm going to go.
See, it's
And
the,
do and try this.
okay. That part is gonna kind of be similar,
Okay.
not the same, but the experience leading up to that
It should be.
is
Makes
what's
it
gonna
special.
make
What's
it.
gonna be
Yeah,
different,
yeah,
Got it.
Gotcha.
yeah. That's what I want to be.
You want like rose petals around?
I think that's weird personally, but I think that's weird. Like I don't get that. It's like
Yeah, they,
I'ma tell you
they
the only-
stick to
and those,
you.
I'ma
and
tell you
those
the only
dudes that
reason-
say like
the only
my
reason-
queen and all that.
Oh,
See
yeah,
that?
They
no.
scare me.
No, my problem with it is
You got to clean it up.
I'm gonna be the one that got to clean it up. Like you gonna throw all this stuff everywhere, and I'm gonna be the one that got to clean it.
Not
Look, man.
necessarily. She just got to clean it up.
No, I'm pretty certain.
Isn't that overdone? Roses?
Yes, I think that's
It depends on how you do
You got to
it.
do the rose
Okay.
petal. I mean, you don't have to do rose petals, but I think it's a surprise if you don't always do rose petals.
Or you put them up on
Yeah.
the ceiling fan.
Oh,
and turn the ceiling fan on, and
And
they
they
fall.
come.
Now
Wow.
that has happened. That I never expected that.
Hey, you got a good man.
Yeah.
Good man, right? You
I
know what? I'm
I
gonna put him in
didn't
the
know.
vent. I'm gonna blow out on him. It's a good
He
guy.
got scared. I went in the room to do something, and he thought I was going to turn the
Fan
on.
on, okay.
And I didn't.
Oh wow, that is different.
That's very different.
Y'all seem
I
like
never
y'all cool with each other.
thought.
so.
I was like, hey.
I
You
think
know what?
other than that, yeah, I think,
Look at your lips. She
Yeah.
said, oh.
I don't have any ceiling fans in the house, so
Yeah.
I got to go to an Airbnb. To
you
get
can
ceiling fans.
change. You can change your light and your light bulbs if you want to do something. Little, put your lights, connect them to your smartphone or whatever. You can open them up, change the color to red. I had that happen before.
Wow.
So he turned the lights on, changed the lights from his phone. So the room turned red. It's very interesting.
Okay.
That is.
I
It was a
got,
lot.
I got regular lights in my house.
No, you can just
go on and off.
just get a smart bulb.
Yeah, smart. Well, the smart thing, and then you screw the bulb into it.
Yeah.
I got you. I think I know what you're talking about.
CL knows me.
And see, when you have Alexa,
That's
whatever,
electronics.
you could just be like, hey, Alexa, turn on the light. It switched that way too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
You
need
just
to
have to
find
have
this
the,
thing.
you just have to have the right plug to do the deal.
Yeah.
I'll get you like some different. Like I like lingerie, and I don't do it for like just special occasions. I just because I'm that person. So
Okay.
it's just kind of, what you doing? It's kind of get dressed and come out, and it's just like, oh, it's game time.
Game time.
Well, no, not
Lock
really.
in.
I'm just, I'm just out here.
Okay.
I just got this on. 'Cause,
Okay. Yeah, it ain't nothing. It's something light.
right.
Yeah, it's something light.
And if the game starts, it starts. Yeah?
So yeah, enjoy each other on Valentine's Day. I'll
Enjoy
say
each other?
that. Enjoy each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all. Make sure that you enjoy each other. Ladies of the Weekly Wind Down podcast,
Hey, yeah.
let our listeners know where they can find you on social media.
Well, you can find us on Instagram at The Weekly Wind Down. That's wine, spelled with a Y. And on Facebook at Geeked for the Week.
Okay. And individually.
Yes, I'm G. You can find me GL Harrison on Instagram.
I'm Key. You can find me at BossLady819 on Instagram.
There you go. But follow our page. Follow our Instagram page.
Follow the Instagram page.
Everything you need to know is there.
All right, Neek, go ahead and take us out.
All right. Thank you all for listening in on our show. It's your girl, Neat Cruz.
CL Butler.
And your boy, Youssef, and we are out.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Relationship Status. Remember, you can catch us on relationshipstatuspodcast.com, iTunes, Google Podcast, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music, Nobody Grinds Like Us, and anywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts. If you would like to join the conversation or leave us a Dear Neek, email us at relstatpodcast@gmail.com or call us at 843-310-8637. Follow us on Facebook at Relationship Status Podcast, on Instagram and Twitter at RELSTAT Podcast. And don't forget to comment, share, 5-star rate, subscribe, and review.